Hello, and welcome to Super Right.
Now,
Whoa. We are in December and it's the end of 2020. Yay!
so looking forward for this year to be
over
but we have our Christmas
decorations.
decorations.
Yes, that smells like pea,
Nice.
and that smells like
P.
uh,
As.
no. I am not that desperate, but
Well, it's our Christmas decoration,
Yeah,
so
this
we are
Christ-
looking forward for this decoration for Christmas, as you can see.
yes, it's like Thanksgiving for a second time in a different month.
Yeah. I hope you have happy holidays.
I had a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. And nice food.
And
good
you're looking
food.
forward to the holidays of the end of this year and celebrate 2021 as the end of I would not say nightmare, because really we haven't been in a war, right? We haven't been like looking
No,
for
it's not a
food and
nightmare.
scrapping for things. So it's not like our great grandparents would have lived it. So it's a little bit challenging, but it's not the end of the world, and we need to show how strong we are. Do you have hiccups?
No, I just burp.
Oh, okay. How was your week? Tell us about your week.
My week was okay because I was on vacations.
Oh, nice. What did you do?
Nothing but to rest and stay at home.
You slept?
I slept.
And slept?
Because
and slept?
my vitamin D deficiency,
Yeah.
it tells me that fatigue is one of the symptoms.
Yeah, well, fatigue is the symptoms of every
Every
freaking
adult.
disease that you have out there anyway.
Well, every adult
Feels fatigue.
If you ask, if you have a conversation, it's like,
Mhm.
oh, I feel so tired. And the whole conversation, it's listen to them that they are so tired as well.
Yeah, I always feel like always tired. Like, my whole body, over 40 body is yelling, I'm tired. You know what is the only part that is not...
Over 42.
Yeah. What is the only part of my body that is not screaming, I'm tired?
Your dick.
Yeah, I knew you would find it out.
See?
Well done. Very good.
Oh, you see?
2 points. See how it hurts? Yes.
So,
So I'm not doing anything about it. It's 2020. I'm waiting for 2022.
I am
guess.
wearing one of my favorite shirts.
What is
It's
the
Jimi
guy
Hendrix.
that died in his vomit?
Yeah, I don't like much Jimi Hendrix,
You
but
don't
I
like him much?
No, my dad does, but I
Oh.
love this shirt because it's the kind of shirt that I always use. It's old, but it's very comfy, and I like the colors. So that's why it's my favorite. One of my favorite.
Okay.
It's super old.
Super old.
Yeah, it has
I
holes.
like your what is it, like velvet jacket?
No, it's not velvet. It's I don't know, pana in Spanish, but I don't know how
Yeah.
to say in English.
Yeah.
But I love it too, as well.
I like it. It's like a very 70s.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
I look like a 70 woman.
70s.
70s woman with my Adidas.
So if you were 20 in 70s, that means you would be 70 in 2020. Right? If you were 20 in the 70s, that means you are 70 in the 20s.
But I wasn't alive at all.
In the 70s?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was. I remember it was a simpler time where you could steal things without being recorded on camera.
Know, you could know
I could know what?
what happened in your year.
What happened in my year?
The
I
year
know
that you
exactly what happened in my year. I have my mother got me a book on 1977 and all the shows that I was watching and stuff like that.
Aww.
But
Nice.
really don't matter nowadays because we have access to everything, so we can actually focus on the most important things.
Which
guess.
are?
I hope.
Which are?
Respecting each other,
Oh, yeah.
considering our opinions, as long as we don't want to hurt each other.
No. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's going to be your New Year's resolution.
I won't have any resolution this year.
Yes, I will use the same ones as 2020 because I didn't use them.
Yeah, the same as any goals for any business.
Plus the accumulation.
Business goals 2020, same for 2021.
Plus the accumulation of the ones that I didn't fulfill in 2019, 2018. So it's getting the list. It's getting longer and longer and longer.
Yeah, I had really high expectations for myself, and I'm lowering it every year.
Oh, wow.
I think this year is going to be very low, so at least I can be very satisfied with what I have accomplished during the year.
What do you think that it's good for you that you have accomplished this year?
This year, what did I have accomplished that is really, really good?
I know it has been a
like professionally, I did accomplish some things that I wanted to do for a long time, but I didn't have time to do. And
like what?
Because we were going to get into details, but I could implement this year in my company because I had a little bit more time to do so because obviously the economy was going a little bit slower, so I had more time to implement that. And when I think about it, I think about all the people that had more time to do their thing and decided to just
don't
rest. Yes, not do anything. But yeah, I have accomplished something this year that I'm proud of.
Okay, good. Nice. Good for you.
I mean, I didn't make, and the second thing is that I didn't make any mistake in what I have done. I don't think I made any mistakes.
Any big mistake?
No. The only thing people are complaining about is due to their limitations. Like I implemented things that were like maybe too early for other people, or they're just like really reluctant to change.
By other people.
But it has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with them. They were not ready, or they don't want to accept change, and that's their problem. But it has nothing to do with what I've done.
Probably he's talking about me.
No. And we know what we did this year? Super Right Now.
Yes, we did. This is a very good accomplishment.
Yes.
Super Right Now.
It is.
Super Right Now.
Even when you're super tired like right now.
I am very tired.
We can tell.
Yes, I know. I am very tired.
So it's going to be a low-key episode, guys.
No.
I mean, I've been talking about myself for the past 3 episodes, and we're going to end it today.
I am getting bored of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was horrible.
But he has a very good story. Because I used to wrote a lot when I was young. I even participated in one poetry competition in Spain. Because I like to write. Not now.
No, you like to be right.
Yeah, I like to be right. I like to write. I used to like, and I used to do it a lot. But of course, life and daily duties as a mother and as a working single mom.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow me, but I like to write. So when I knew that my very good friend Pepe Lopez was a writer too as well. Well, I don't consider myself a writer.
I don't think I consider myself a writer at all.
But you did write something.
I did.
And
but that's not what we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Your script.
Really?
Yes.
So I was starting to write before I was an au pair in the US, like during that 6-month period when I didn't know what I was going to do.
Before he came to the US.
Exactly. And when I arrived and I had internet at home for the first time in my life in 97,
and you were
I started participating in forums with French-speaking people. And the first forum I was going to was for movie magazine, the most popular movie magazine that went in France. And they had a forum there, and we were like exchanging our taste in movies and stuff like that. And that's when I started watching movies that I didn't know about because we were communicating about it, like Goodfellas, that I've never heard of. One, it's not true. I've seen the poster.
The trailer?
The poster in the movie theater when I went to see Gremlins 2 in 1991, I believe.
Okay.
I saw the Goodfellas poster and it didn't talk to me at all. I didn't know Taxi Driver at the time. I didn't know.
I tried to watch Taxi Driver and it gave me
When?
anxiety.
Well, that was like last month, right?
Yeah, because
Okay,
the guy never sleeps, and then he goes loco.
Taxi
and
Driver is from 78, I think.
Yeah,
so.
I know, and yeah.
Okay. Well, Goodfellas. So that was one example of like when we're exchanging in the forum, people were saying you need to watch this movie, and when we can talk about it, and then we extensively talked about every sequence and how it was filmed and was this music was picked and stuff like that. And I love this movie. I love Casino as well from Scorsese. So both are from Scorsese and Taxi Driver. That's why we're talking about it. And we talked about whole different movies. And when the little one, the 3-year-old, was going to school after couple of months, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the time that I had, and the money that I had, that was very, very limited. And I thought, okay, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.,
Mm-hmm.
I can write. And that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that discipline.
Mm-hmm.
I did it, I think, twice in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the thing, that is the discipline that paid off the most.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I applied it throughout my life.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just to prove that it really works.
Discipline.
Yes. I just put a schedule on myself. I said from 11 to 2 p.m., you're just going to write.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I started writing an anticipation movie script.
Mm-hmm.
Or not even a script, actually, like a novel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to different forums,
Mm-hmm.
and people are telling me, oh, so I was putting it out there as it was developing. And I was getting feedback.
Uh-huh.
It was, oh, that sounds like H.G. Wells, and that sounds like, A War of the Worlds, and all references that I didn't have because I never
knew.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like 1984. I never really read these books before, and it was reassuring to me. I didn't care that it wasn't original what I was writing. What I cared about was that there was like renowned writers that probably did it way better than me, but had the same creative
Mm-hmm.
sense. And from this point on, because I wasn't a big fan of science fiction or anticipation or things like that, I wasn't really into it. I decided to write an original script for a full-length movie.
Mm-hmm.
And following the codes and rules from what I was seeing online. And I started writing every single day for 3 hours. And I would go at the exact same time. I would finish at the exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't mean that, I was like creating for 3 hours. Some days I was going back to what I wrote the day before
Mm-hmm.
and improving it, the way
research.
I thought I would, correcting it, etc. And then I would buy, and I would like really progress, and I progressed really, really fast. Like within 3 months, I had the whole movie done.
Really?
Yeah, and then I rewrote it. It took me 1 or 2 months to rewrite, like to improve it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I put it online to get feedback from the people I trusted because I was talking with them every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And I had people that were already involved in movie productions at different levels, and I had really good feedback, and I had a very good original story, and I was getting inspiration from very different type of ways, and the fact that I was living in the US and still being in my mind only close to France really helped me opening my mind. And so I find like different sequence, different situations that were getting along with the story plot, and I really like the story, and I think submitted it to somebody that wrote movie before and was telling me
Mm-hmm.
to continue and do this and do that, and
what happened?
And what happened is my lack of confidence thought that I could always improve what I was doing. And that happened a second time, but I think I will talk about in a different episode.
Okay.
But what happened is that when I went back to France, so after 12 months in the US and traveling around the country, meeting a lot of different girls, having a lot of different girlfriends that I thank again today because they were like very my good friends, and I had only girlfriends back then. Not girlfriends that I was intimate with, like for all of them, but really good girlfriends, and spent a really good time. And when I went back to France, I went back to my fears, I guess. So what you need to do, so I was full of confidence and discipline when I was in the US, and when I went back to France, I went back to the codes, but you need to know people in Paris, and you need to know, no. And for whatever reason, I never submitted that script, but I think like about 20 people read
it.
And really liked it, and encouraged me to do so. And what happened in between is that the forum we were all participating in got closed by the magazine, and so different people went to different forums. And it was hard to find the same type of dynamic, because it was out of 10 people, it was only 2 or 3 left in one forum and 2 or 3 left in another forum.
But you never went into a new one.
And so I went to a new one. I think it was called Black Screen, Écran Noir. And it was fine, but it was never the same. And then I moved on. So I wrote my only full-length movie script during that time, 97, 98. I never submitted it to any production.
Do you have
company.
It now?
I have it, but it's like aged. It aged a lot. Like it's not. Like we're talking about the time when we didn't have cell phone, where we.
It doesn't matter.
You
should submit it. Comment, people.
No, I think.
Comment,
I don't think. Like the thing is that after I wrote the movie, 10 or 15 years after, every year I was seeing a movie that was taking whether the situation or the plot or everything that was in this movie has been taken in a lot of movies that I've seen since then. So there's nothing original left to it. I think it was just like something that was in the air at the time. And it's fine, because a lot of people that are professional wrote like 20 movies since then, and I didn't.
So do you have it now?
I still have the script, but there's really nothing original. And then there's another short film script that I have, and I can tell a story about a little bit later, that had more chances of being produced, but that never happened because of my lack of confidence.
Of course, I won't ask you the plot of any of those, but
we can talk about the second one. I think the first one would be like
no, because it's an original idea, and you.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing original about it anymore.
Yeah, but the second one.
Oh, the second one, no, either, because I've seen what I wrote. I've seen it after that 15 times or so, like in different ways. But I've seen it. And the actors that I had in mind.
So you are not regretting not submitting that? Why?
No, I regret it. Like the only thing I regret is not knowing how I would have dealt with this actually happening. Like, because in my mind, the way I approached it and the way it happened, obviously I wasn't ready, or I didn't have the balls to do it, or whatever. So it didn't happen.
If you knew what you know now, would you have done it?
I think things would have happened the same way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like the only time I really had an opportunity, I need to move to Paris, and I really didn't want to, because that means I needed to live in the suburbs, and I didn't really want to because it was depressing to me. And at the time I had to choose between staying with my girlfriend or moving and not being with my girlfriend. And so I decided to stay with my girlfriend.
Aww.
And I missed the opportunity. I know myself from 20 years ago, and I don't think I would have changed a thing. I just wasn't. I was never like that hungry for trying to deal with this type of people.
I really wanted to write. That's why I sent my poem. I was in the first 10 places. I don't even remember. Of course, I didn't win, but I was like in 7th, 8th. I don't remember. So it wasn't that bad.
No. Out of how many?
Of 10. No.
Okay.
I think out of 5,000.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Yeah,
That's much better.
out of 5,000, and it was a lot, and it took. I think I submitted, and then 6 months later, I received a notification
That what?
that I was on the seventh place, and they put it on a book that I tried to. I don't even know which book in Spain.
In Spain? Oh,
In
wow.
Spain. So I don't even know which book. So someday you will find one of my poems
What
for
was
the
it called?
posterity.
What was it called?
I don't even remember.
Okay.
I don't. You know what? It was. You know this. No, I think I have it here. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote them 2 or 3 years ago. Actually, I will find it, and I found their page, not Facebook page, but the web page,
Uh-huh.
and I sent them a message asking them, and they sent me my. I will find it.
Really?
Yes.
They sent it back?
Yeah. Because my mom. I told you that my mom put on the trash, and you're listening. I know you're
Yeah,
listening.
well, I know that was a big deal for you.
Yeah, and my poems and all the things that I wrote now are on, I don't know where, on the trash, I guess, somewhere in Mexico. And I used to write a lot, and that was in there. And I was reading my many poems, and I thought like, oh, this is good. I will submit this one. So I did. But it was all, I don't even remember. I had a lot of poems, to be honest.
With rhymes?
No.
No?
No, I didn't like to rhyme at all. I mean, I didn't know. It's not necessary to be a poem. You not necessarily have to rhyme. It's important. But anyway, I will find out, and I will let people know.
Where it is?
Now, because
Where we can buy it?
I don't think you can buy it. I don't think it was so popular.
But like when I think back to it, like the only reason why I accomplished something, so that full-length movie script, then short movie scripts, and then I did a play that actually was played. And the only reason it happened is because I taught myself from this time to this time you're going to write.
Yeah, discipline.
And anytime I didn't have that type of discipline, nothing happened. Nothing happened out of it. And I think that's why it's important to have like routines to tell yourself, okay, I'm going to do that on this time to this time. Otherwise, you just like procrastinate or just delay to the next day, or like nothing really happens.
Yeah.
And you need to give yourself the chance to fail again and again and again and again every single day to do something right.
Yeah, I
right?
think, yeah, I think one of the most important things, I think I go back to this quarantine because it really, as you know already, everyone, it took a toll on me. But one of the things, the important things that I found is like to having a morning routine. It helps you through the day, and not only during lockdown, but I started doing some of these routines during the lockdown that really helped me, because some days it was like no difference between the morning and the afternoon and the night. It was just going through the same, phase.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't doing anything. I mean, I was at work, and then it was over, and then it was like, it's my life is not having any, meaning. Yeah. So one of the important things that I think, and I have to be thankful with my mom, and I did my research, and it's a very important.
So you're thankful with your mom that she threw out all your writings?
No, not because of that, but because every day before going to school, the first thing that we needed to do, it's the bed.
The bed?
The bed.
You need to do your bed?
Yeah, and when I was a kid, I was like, oh my God, this is so horrible. But now I understand the importance of doing your bed. One, it's because it's a way for me to say like, okay, the day it's starting, And when you come back to this place,
Yeah.
you will have a clean and neat bed to rest.
Mm-hmm. It will be ready for
To
you
be
to
ready,
rest,
yes.
to
So I don't
recuperate.
know if I mean, for many people it's okay they don't do their beds. But for me it's very important. As soon as I got home now, and if it's a very tough day, if I see my bed that it's done and clean and neat,
Mm-hmm.
it's really reassuring
Calming.
that I will have a rest and, like a
Mm-hmm.
place to
Plus the drugs.
plus drugs and wine. Very important. It's really
Like for
important.
me, like the morning routine to success is really like to wake up early and take care of everything that you need to do before your actual professional clock starts. Because taking care of your personal stuff after your work day is done is not good. It's half
Wow.
done.
Okay.
And especially now, because you said like, you need to do your work and then take care of your kids. And that's why it's important to actually wake up very early, be positive very early, take care of your personal stuff really early, and then go to work and then
Very early.
take care of your kids.
Well,
Because we mix stuff like a lot, and especially nowadays, and then we don't have time. And that's what the spiral I was in, is that I was always craving to take time for myself every day, but that time was always super late. So you don't really sleep well, you don't wake up well, you don't perform well at work, and you always feel like you're behind. Because by the time my daughter goes to bed, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Then I feel like, oh, I didn't have time for myself the whole day. So I need a
well,
couple of hours. Then it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You go to bed, you need to wake up at 6, and you're tired. And so you always feel like you're behind, like you're never like right in the moment.
okay. So the first step, it's because you have to take control of that too as well. So the first
Also.
step is to make your bed. The next thing is to have a list or a specific order of how you do things, like the habits that we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And I think it's because you don't have to really put a lot to go through these steps. They should be easy because you just wake up, you just go, you just need to do your stuff without even thinking about it. So I already know that as soon as I do my bed, the first thing next, I am going to brew my coffee. So when I get out of taking my shower, I'm gonna pour my cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna start to get ready. So I have my coffee, and I start, getting ready. And actually, one of most of the people that are therapists, and then they are talking about the morning routines, the skincare, it's very important.
Mm-hmm.
So for so many times I was saying like, no, it's not that you're shallow, and I was only my perspective, but as I was reading this for the morning routines, a lot of therapists say like, no, skincare, it's very, very important for your morning routine,
Mm-hmm.
because it shows so much self-love that you're giving to yourself. It's pampering yourself. It's not only getting ready, it's like it's showing
Oh, you
in
care.
first hand, it's how you care about you. So it's very important that first put in order the things that you have to do in the morning. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't put a lot of effort in, oh, what should I do now? Should I pick the things that I'm going to use, or should I do this, or should I do now? No, you have to have in order. Like, you take a shower, you drink, I don't listen, you drink your coffee, you comb your hair, you choose your clothes, and then your skincare. It's very, very important. It's one of the most important parts. It's
Mm-hmm.
self-love. So that's it.
Self-care, yeah.
Self-care, it's very important. Pampering yourself, it's getting ready that you deserve to be loved, and the most important person that needs to show you love, it's
Yourself.
yourself. So the next thing that I tried, but I haven't accomplished that, is not to check your phone the first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I can
It's
do that.
very, very hard. I know it's bad, but two things.
I want to check it.
I need to have my phone right beside me, because when my daughter is not with me
Mm-hmm.
and it's with her dad, if something happens, I want to have my phone right in front of me.
Yeah.
So, and the second one, it's because when my daughter is with me, I need to have my phone in case of an emergency. So anyway, I have my phone, and a lot
See, that's the thing. We're living our life as if an emergency was about to occur at any
I
moment,
know.
and so we're wasting energy, like emergency energy, basically.
Yeah, but and many therapists and many experts say, like, you have to keep your phone away, and if you can't, just resist the urge to go through your stuff through your phone, because it's very powerful. What you don't even think about it, but if you open your phone, you start reading the news, and you are already overwhelmed very early in the morning.
Yeah.
Before your day starts,
Yes.
you're already reading about all the misfortunes that it's happening currently in the world, or you're reading emails from work, or you receive text, and you are, before everything, before you even take a shower, you are just like putting your brain with things that you shouldn't be dealing in that moment.
Yeah, I mean that's what I do in the shower. It's basically that. Like I read my emails before,
Oh, wow.
and I put all the priorities when I'm in the shower. Say, okay, I should start with this, and then that, and then this, and then that, and then this, and then that. And when by the time I'm ready, I'm starting to work, and everything is in order.
No, it's so what they say is like, okay, and I am trying to do that. First, I turn off the notifications after 11. After 10, I don't receive any notification.
I put it on night mode because otherwise I wake up in the middle of the night.
No, I don't receive any notifications, any message, anything. If I am awake, the first thing I do is just go and check my phone.
Yeah.
And in the morning is the same.
You know what is the first thing I do when I wake up?
Masturbate?
No. There's a second.
No.
First thing I do in the morning
that's a self
is to check if I have somebody next to me. If I don't, then I masturbate.
Okay. That's a very good self-love.
Yeah.
Do your self-love action.
Okay.
It's masturbate.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I will do that.
Yeah, I know. You don't have to say it.
Okay.
So the next one.
Yes.
That I haven't achieved yet, and my doctor told me you have to do this. Is not an option, and I think
masturbate.
Yes, keep doing that. But stretching.
Oh yeah.
And it's not because I'm not a morning person. I don't like to exercise at morning, but she told me you have to keep it simple. You don't have to do all this crazy yoga type or stretch. You just have to at least 10 minutes let your blood flow go. Just stretch your arms, your legs, let the oxygen go through your body and stretch. But in the mornings, I'm just like, since I have been feeling very tired, I just want to sleep. And then I'm like late, so I don't have time. I only have time to do my skincare and my coffee and go.
Yeah.
But no, I really need to do that. And she told me it's not an option.
Well, I remember when
I know you stretch a lot. You used to because you have your
yeah. I used to, but not as much anymore. I was stretching a lot when I was playing tennis.
You were touching.
Stretching.
Oh, I thought you were touching.
Like when I was playing tennis, I was stretching way more than what I do now, but I remember Yeah, stretching a lot. Well,
Stretching a lot. Yeah. Well, subscribers, audience, stretch. It's very important.
at some point, I was actually doing push-ups in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that it was making the blood flow everywhere in my body.
Oh, it wasn't the masturbation?
No, apparently not. That was concentrating the flow in only one
area.
area.
One head?
Yeah,
Not
area
important.
of the body. But yeah, when I was like doing push-ups, I think I did that for like 2 months or 3 months. Like I was really like fully awake and aware and ready in the morning. I did crash in the afternoon because, but I mean that didn't change much. But the fact to do push-ups in the morning did have a positive effect.
Yeah, just a stretch. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna get one of the thingies that you have.
The thing is,
I don't know.
Do you want to show it? Show it.
It's there.
Yeah, no. What is it? It's right here behind you.
No, the stretch thing. The thingy, the green thingy that you have.
The
string. Yeah, that's what I need. It's just 10 minutes. But it's just like, for me, it's just like, I don't even like to stretch before doing exercise. I know it's bad and I know you're going to judge me.
Always.
But I don't like that. Then the other part, and that's what I did start. It's drinking water.
Water. Wow, that I do a lot. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, that's good. But even they say like even before drinking coffee, it's good to drink fresh water. Because that gives you that if you don't drink water later, because you are busy, because you are doing other stuff, then you know that you have drink water. But so you have to drink plenty of water. So drink fresh water in the morning. That's what they say.
Water is life.
Water is life. Yes, water is life.
I always drink a lot of water during the day.
Yeah, that's why you pee a lot.
Probably
you drink more water than it's needed. That's also bad. You're always drinking water. Good. Okay.
I just pee a lot, that's all.
Probably your bladder is too small. No?
So I start to worry about this type of things now?
No. Okay, you keep drinking.
I think I have other things to worry about.
You keep drinking water, yes. That's why you have...
Yes, I think it's a good, bad habit.
Yeah. That's why you have a good skin. You have a good skin.
Sometimes, yeah.
No, you have a good skin. It could be worse.
That when I have stress,
considering your
background?
level of stress. No, I was saying your level of stress.
Yeah.
Your skin could be worse, and you have a good skin. So that's another good trait. So, woman out there, if you want a man with good skin,
if a guy is looking for a woman, what would be the things that he's looking for that would be matching what you are?
Have ambition.
Ambition?
Like not the bad one. No,
like money?
No. Ambition is not to think about money. Ambition is to have goals that they know who they are, where they are going, or they're talking about physical stuff.
No, because, whatever is important to you.
Because for me, I don't look. I mean, I'm not super pretty, and
that's right.
No, I am. I think I'm normal. I'm the average.
Normal. I love normal. Normal, yes.
Normal because with the girls that I have seen in TikTok, my standards like, okay, I'm not super pretty, but I'm not ugly, so I'm fine. But for men, they don't have to be handsome. Most of the times, the people that I have been attracted to, they are not handsome at all, but they are. They have goals. They are ambitious. They have to be clever. Clever. Yes, clever.
Oh, wow.
Smart. Funny.
Clever and smart.
Yes.
Wow.
It's different.
Oof, that's complicated.
Why?
I don't know.
You're just talking shit.
No.
You're just giving me just...
No, but good luck to you.
Yeah, I know. I Okay, well, that's what I am looking for. And yes. They have to.
I'm just looking for a nice ass.
Yeah, I know, but it's
round.
and tight?
Tight. I'm not sure.
At this point, whatever.
Maybe
So,
10
okay.
years ago, but 10 years ago I was married, so it didn't count.
Okay, so
Yes.
the next thing, the morning routines, probably I should write at night. And it says that you have to write.
You have to write in the morning?
Yeah, in the morning. Like,
if you're inspired.
Yes, have to write the things that you want, because at the morning they say that you're not polluted with the thoughts and all this stress during that you go through during the day. So in the morning you write things that are real, that are true, your true emotions. So that's when you want to go back and see what do you really want. You should read the morning pages. They call it the morning pages. So that's what you have to do. After you make your bed, did your shower and all that routine, your skincare, you didn't read your phone, you drink water and stretch, then you write. If you have time. It's very simple.
Well, if you have time, it depends at what time you wake up, basically.
Yeah. I think you, at least for achieve all this type of stuff, you have, if I have to be at work at 9, I have to wake up at 6 to do all this stuff.
To do all these things. And then makeup and...
No, I don't use makeup.
And then the hair and the...
Yeah. Well, now that I cut my hair, I don't spend a lot of time doing my hair. So I think that's why all ladies always cut their hair.
So you have less time to take care of it?
Yeah, you don't need anything. Especially if it's healthy, like mine. Now it's super healthy and soft.
But, okay, so just to go back to be very serious, it's proven that having a healthy and disciplined morning routine...
It makes you more productive.
And makes you more successful or towards your goals, basically.
Yeah. The successful people, very successful people, they have a morning routine.
Well, they have,
They have, I mean, because
a whole day routine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the mornings for them, the morning routines, and there's also the nighttime routine. Both are essential. So today we talk about the morning
Whatever you do in between, it doesn't count as shit.
It doesn't matter that you work your ass off during the day. No, but for successful people, they have in common this, like they have a morning routine, established morning routine, and the nighttime routine.
Yeah,
so,
when they can think clearly and do something for themselves.
So another thing that they are saying to have in the morning is do something fun. And
in the morning?
Yeah, for me, and it could be like...
playing ping pong?
Like having a small... I mean, for whatever it's fun
listening
for you.
Listening
to our podcast. And for me, it was listening to my favorite music. I put my headphones. Seriously, I do that for 5 minutes before getting out of my place. I put my headphones and I listen to my favorite songs, which normally for a week or 2, I listen to the same song.
Over and over again?
Yeah, or at least 2 songs. Over and over again. And you're going to judge me because the one that I am listening now is the one of I will tell you right away.
Yeah.
Because
like
I have
super
it
right
here.
Away?
Boss Beach.
What is it?
Boss Beach is the soundtrack of Birds of Prey.
Oh, okay.
I'm a boss.
I don't watch this movies.
I'm a bitch. I'm a boss.
Oh, really?
It's empowering. So don't judge me.
So
I'm a bitch.
I think
I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. Yeah, that's the song. That's it's not very.
I think I heard it on TikTok.
I mean, it's yeah, exactly, exactly the place where I found it. I mean, it's very simple. It doesn't have any, insightful thoughts or feelings or whatever, but it's very empowering. Like, okay, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. So I'm gonna go through this day like
I'm
a
a boss.
Yeah,
No,
I'm a
because I
bitch.
heard a bus. A
Bo-
boss.
boss,
A boss.
boss with
Okay.
letter O.
Okay. I'm a boss.
I'm a bitch. I'm a boss. So I hear over and over. I overhear that song over and over again. So, and the last thing is to have a checklist of the things that you have done. Like if you really had your morning routine, because that gives you a sense of an achievement.
Yeah.
So you're going to your day like, okay, I was able to do this, so I can do whatever the day brings.
Yeah.
So I encourage you subscriber, people that are listening and that are clicking super right now to this part of the no zone to subscribe.
It's more on the pillow, I think. Yes.
No zone.
Yes. Subscribe. Like first.
Yeah, I think out of these points, I can say that I have 4 or 5, and I need to work in the rest of them. But yeah, the stretching part, but I need to do it for healthy issues.
Yeah, I think I've heard, like, I went through like lessons on how to be successful and things like that, and of course, like you retain like a third of it. But the only thing, and I think I talked about it before, is like, in order to be successful, you really need to be disciplined about what you want to do. And second is to take notes.
Yeah.
Take notes, and organize them every day.
And I hope,
in order of priority.
Yeah, and I hope people,
I don't do it, but that's the key to success.
Yeah, well, take notes. You take notes. Take notes, and I hope this helps.
Yes.
And that's all.
Yes, and
today.
We'll see you in next week.
Yes.
And yes, I know it's getting really late around here, so we both want to go home and sleep. So
thank you for listening. Thank you for
watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for spreading the word. Thank you for donating.
No, yeah.
Thousands and thousands of dollars.
I just need subscribers to spread the word that there's some guys there with anxiety, deficiency of vitamin D.
Oh yeah, okay.
Daddy issues, mommy issues, with homeschooling issues.
Yeah.
But we are here and
to
we
help
are
each other
to succeed and getting rid of these issues.
And be grateful for what we have.
And be grateful. So the holiday is coming, so make things happen.
Yes.
And
enjoy yourself as much as you can.
Like touching yourself.
Yes.
Masturbating.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one.
Self-love. Every morning.
Spread love or self-love. Take love. Be able to receive it. That's also a complicated one for some people. To be able to receive love. Especially depending on the parts where you want to receive it.
Okay. Good night. Good morning.
Good night.
Good afternoon.
See you next time. Thank you. Super right now.